Hello, the tip I'd like to share today is the rapid grocery shopping technique. And the good news, it'll make you happy. If you're going to try and eat every 3 to 4 hours, you've really got to have food with you so that when it's time to eat, it's really simple just to grab it and eat, and you don't really put much energy into it. And some of the best food that you're going to find to eat is food from the produce section of the grocery store. So we need to try and integrate that into a habit. But in the beginning, I just want you to try it a few times and see how it works for you. That trial and error approach to finding what works. Because when you try something and it works, trial and error becomes trial and success. So we want you to be successful. Try it and see if it works for you. But it truly does have to be easy to do. When you try something like this and it becomes easy to do, then you're more likely to keep repeating it, and over time it's going to become a habit. So this is what I'd like you to try and do. First of all, we're going to try and see how we can integrate this as a habit. So while you're running in your car, going someplace, at first see how many grocery stores you can spot. See if you can't spot 10 in one day. And that's going to make you aware of how many grocery stores selling produce are scattered around in your day-to-day activities. And then I want you to pick one of those daily activities, whether it's taking your kids to school or your commute to work or during your lunch hour or at some time where you can anchor the grocery store behavior to that. That's important. So say it's your lunch hour and you know where a grocery store is close to work. And so every time it's lunch hour, and it's been 2 to 3 days since you've been to the grocery store, you will run over to the grocery store. You'll set your clock so that you can be in and out in 10 or 15 minutes. That's important because you have to try and make it quick and simple. And you're trying to test this. So go into the grocery store, get about 10 items that are easy, like oranges, apples, bananas, cucumbers, celery, spinach, cheese, nuts, avocados. And then carry those in your bag with you. Carry them everywhere with you. When you're in the car, it should be in the car. When you're in your office, it should be in the office. So that when it becomes time to eat every 3 to 4 hours, maybe you've set an alarm on your cell phone to remind you, to prompt you. When it becomes time to eat, and all you have to do is reach into your sack and get some almonds, maybe a piece of cheese, and then follow that with an orange. And then you realize, wow, that tastes amazing. And I really feel good. I don't feel like hitting the couch. I actually feel like getting back to work and getting my job done at a very high level. So you got to try this, but it's really got to be easy. Now in the beginning, you're going to feel resistance to doing this. So it's really not going to feel all that happy. But acknowledge that resistance and then try it. And when you realize it works, then keep coming back to it and create this habit. Like I discussed in the concept, before you get to this and in between, as a helpful task to help you get this behavior becoming something you just do on a regular basis over time, carry protein bars and nuts and cheese and apples or oranges in your purse. Protein bars works pretty well. And as I mentioned, we have the 1 hour power bar that you can get from our website, changeyoreating.com. So go out, acknowledge the resistance, give it a try, and then at least test it. Now, one thing that's very interesting that you're going to find, the produce section of the grocery store is a happy place. It has good energy. Just really go in and see how it feels when you have all those different smells and everything smells fresh and watered, and it's kind of an amazing place. Now, for most of us, throughout our day, part of it's tough. We're not always around really good energy. And sometimes we need that. Just think of how running into the grocery store is a happy place. It just kind of can boost up your day a little bit. You find it easy because you know where they are. You've anchored it to some other driving behavior every day. So it's quick, easy in and out. So you get something that's going to make you feel better day after day. but also while you're there, you're going to feel better. So until the next podcast, remember, if you want to feel better today, eat better today.